Nobody else got the courage to question what we encourage. I spark the conversation through controversy and verses. Just look at how our past look and look at this shit now. For not giving a fuck, the whole world need their ass whooped. No, I'm not a saint, hell no, I'm not a virgin, and I am not the Pope, and I damn sure ain't perfect. But I know that any life that I could touch is worth it, and I'm leaving my mark on this world. Shit, I'm determined to show y'all everybody here has a purpose. So always know your worth, even when the world say you're worthless. The future's sitting there, what you waiting for? Just grab it, and always be yourself, homie, cause ain't nobody better at it. Nah, ain't nobody better at it. For real. Vin session.
Okay, we are now back from the commercial break. We are now in the Deeper Than Rap series, week number 2, with my dude, Yokas Boslarelli. Yokas the boss. Yokas B, what's happening, man?
Hey, what up? I'm back again.
You back again? Feeling kind of under the weather. You was real amped up last week, man. What's going on?
I was upset.
Oh, you had to get a lot off your chest last week. Now you just kind of riding the wave. Okay.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't say riding the waves. I would just say, like, basically, a lot happened through the week, you know, had a lot going on, you know, I had to handle some business, you know, bad business, good business, it's all business, baby.
Yeah. Okay, well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and give a quick let me give a quick introduction. You know what I'm saying? And we can continue on where we were last week. This is dude Yokas B, Yokas Boslarelli. He is an international artist out of New Jersey, correct?
Correct.
Okay, out of New Jersey. Has a nice following on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, saying he has a 17-year history in the industry. And 14. Excuse me for adding 3 years onto your life. I'm trying to catch you up with me, brother. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But he has... But, you know, and basically, once I saw what he had going on when I checked out his pages, he had a lot going on outside of the music industry, outside of his music. So prompted me to call his management, Jennifer Applegate. Thank you, Jennifer, for helping me out from afar as you are right now. You don't even know how much I appreciate it right now. We got some things going on this end, man, and we're trying to get some things correct. That's never happened before, ironically, until I set up this second interview with you and what we're talking about. But anyways, let's just follow up from last week. You got into the business, you did music, you started out with poetry music, and it allowed you to dive into some other things and some current projects, and basically you're a face of society and community, and you want to basically branch out and give knowledge and information with your movies and your music and everything, right?
Yeah, true that.
Okay, so let's follow up.
You got it going.
Okay, and so I'm giving you the floor from there, man. What do we got on the plate this week?
Well, right now, we got the government. Somebody got to stand up and tell the truth. Somebody got to let, you know, there's a lot going on. It's with Israel, it's with, you know, China, now it's Russia, and, you know, I watch the news, you know what I'm saying? You get me? I watch a lot of the news. I don't believe everything I hear on the news, but I do watch it. I'm looking for stuff. So, you know, I'm not just watching and be like, oh, today, you know, a man killed somebody in school. Yeah. You know, no, I don't look for that stuff. I'm watching it because I'm looking for something. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, I've been researching a lot about the government. I've been following a lot of things that they've been doing. I don't like them at all. And now they're going to try to label me as some type of terrorist or something. But I'm not no terrorist at all.
Okay.
I'm an American citizen, and these people are upset about me. And I've caught their attention, you know, and I know a lot of stuff, and, you know, I'm willing to share with the audience today. I know I can't tell everything, but I'm going to tell the key parts to everything. I know a lot about the assassination of JFK. It's a really important topic. The Illuminati and Satan. I want to tell everybody what the Illuminati is. It's not just the Illuminati. That's what the public calls them. Yeah. It's actually called brotherhoods. Yes. And they got a lot of rituals that they do. Now, what do you think I should tell the audience today? You think I should just talk to them about the Illuminati or
I got kids and I don't want to be killed off. But anyways, let me just kind of backtrack a little bit.
They're not gonna come after you.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? They're gonna come after me.
Hey, the government been after me for years, man. I'm kind of a big deal over here. But anyways, I'm just joking. But let me backtrack a little bit. What got you into looking at this? Because basically I kind of feel the way you do with all this, and basically information has become available through online and through people and through the word of mouth, correct? You know what I'm saying? So what opened your eyes to say there's something going on, and then you can go into whatever you feel?
When I was walking with God, I'm deeply religious. I mean, I'm so religious that when I pray to God, I use a prayer shawl. I mean, that's one of the things that we got to use in the Bible. It says to cover yourselves when you speak to God. Now, there's some Christians out there that don't do it, and there's some Christians that do it, and I'm one of them. Actually, I got so upset. I started like anybody else. I didn't like America. I got upset. I'm not upset at American people. I'm upset at the American government. Because the government, it's just a lot of unfairness going on. And what caught my attention was that they was going against what I believe in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about the government. We'll start out with the government, and what do you have as far as information that you want to provide?
The information I have can possibly get me killed. And once again, I'm not afraid to die. I mean, it says in the Bible, any man that's afraid that is ready to die is ready to live. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And, I have crucial information. People get killed for saying stuff like this. I know a lot about 9/11. I know the truth about it. And I'm willing to spill beans. I'm willing to tell it all. I don't care about my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm willing to die for what I know. So as long as I'm dying for what I know and these people kill me, I'm willing to die for it because I know it's the truth.
Okay,
and they shut people up for saying stuff like this.
Okay, so give us some information. You know what I'm saying? Because we're working on a 15 to 20 minute time frame, so I want to get it.
I'm kind of shaking right now because I'm kind of scared about this. You know what I mean? Like, they actually do kill people for saying stuff like this. Okay, all right. I don't even know where to start, man, because it's so much. I mean, I got my hands on a lot of stuff, and all right.
Okay, so what do you feel about the Obama administration right now? Let's start right there.
Well, you know what? To understand Obama administration, you gotta look at the Illuminati and Satan, okay? Because they're the ones that control what's going on right now. And I'm gonna tell you about them. The Illuminati is a global elite. It's a society that is either in control of the world or is seeking control of it. I believe that the Illuminati is nothing but pawns in the hands of Satan, tools that are manipulated in the conflict with God. The fate of the Illuminati will be the same fate of their Lord, Satan, Lucifer, all the same person. It's a pyramid, and they will be cast in the lake of fire to the day of torment, right? And forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? Jesus declared that in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. For Christians now, all we need to understand is that Illuminati is a conspiracy that's summarized in the words of 1 John 4 chapter 4 verse. The one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world, and that is God. You know what I'm saying? He's greater than the best. Yeah. Illuminati are I'm explaining to you right now. I had to give a little instruction. The Illuminati are generally powerful and rich people. Now, people think in the music industry, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, all of them are part of Illuminati. These people are not part of Illuminati. They are puppets. The real members of the Illuminati are the rich and powerful people, not a lot of celebrities are actual members of the Illuminati. Just because the Illuminati controls the music and film industry does not mean that all celebrities are members. Celebrities do sell their souls to become famous, yes. They sign their name in blood, yes. And the only way you can get out of the Illuminati is if you practice this ritual called a departure. Now, that's a whole nother talk, man. But the Illuminati does not believe in God. They do not fear God. They like all Christians are supposed to. The Illuminati will kill anyone at any time to get what they need. I speak out against the Illuminati. I'm willing to die for what I know is the truth. Just life, they murdered Tupac, and most recently killed Michael Jackson. Tupac and Michael Jackson were going to warn the entire world about the Illuminati are planning. If you look at the title of Tupac's album, the Don Illuminati, okay, for example, Tupac was referring to the Illuminati in his title, Kill Illuminati, okay? The Illuminati has killed Tupac, Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, John Lennon, Jimi Hendrix, John F. Kennedy, and the list goes on. To even Princess Diana and Martin Luther King, the list goes on. These people all played a part into one thing, to either expose the truth or we're trying to stop these people anyway. How?
Okay. So this is my thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that much. Everybody knows a lot of this information. I want to go into real quick.
The information, now listen, that's just general information. But to sum it up in all the truth, that's just public right there. Okay, now this information, to understand the Obama administration, everybody, you have to go back to the JFK assassination and Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve are they the ones in charge right now? They're the ones that call the shots, and they kill people for real. They have like this banking cartel that are, terrible. Okay. On June 4th, 1963, a presidential decree called the Executive Order 11,110 was signed with the authority to basically strip the Rothschild Bank, a.k.a. also known as Federal Reserve, of all this power to loan money to the United States federal government at interest. Now, that's how the bank makes its interest. This is a private bank. It's not federal. It's private, and they charge interest to make money. Now, with a stroke of a pen, President Kennedy declares that these privately owned reserve banks will soon be out of business. For one, the Christian Law Fellowship has researched this matter through the Federal Register and the Library of Congress. Now, we safely conclude that this executive order has never been appealed, amended, or superseded by its secret executive order. In simple terms, it's still valid to this very day, man. Now, when President JFK signed this order, it returned the United States federal government, especially the Treasury Department, and the constitutional power to create and issue currency money without going through the privately owned Federal Reserve banks. Now, to understand the Federal Reserve, a myth that all Americans live by is that they call it the Federal Reserve. Now, let me be the first to tell you this is not an agency of the United States government. The name Federal Reserve Bank has been designed to deceive people, and it still does to this very day. It is not federal whatsoever, nor is it owned by the government at all. It's privately owned, and they pay its own post stamp like any other corporation. Employees are not even official. It's a physical property that is held under private deeds and is subject to a local taxation. Now, government property, as you know, is not. Okay, this is an engine that's created privately to make wealth beyond unimaginable numbers. I mean, we're talking about billions and billions. Man, listen, you don't need to be financially sophisticated to understand this, okay? Alright, you don't need to be. You could understand this. It has been able to elite and manipulate our economy. And that's why we're in debt right now. Because if John F. Kennedy would have still been living and that his order would have still went through, we would not be in our debt because we would use silver to bail us out. The Federal Reserve is just an FRN, Federal Reserve note, they call it note, and it holds nothing but the dollar.
Wow.
And its agenda is to enlist the government itself to be an enforcer. That's what the IRS is. Like what we know as the IRS for one. Okay, It controls the times, dictates business, affects our homes, and critically everything in which we are interested in. It takes power by force and maintains its empire and owes nothing to no one. They control the president. They control everything. These people are the top dogs. They're in basically Illuminati and the Federal Reserve are basically one person. Everybody thinks that David Rockefeller and Nicholas Rockefeller are the people, and the whole Rockefeller family are the people who control the Illuminati. It's false. It's multiple people right now, and their plans right now are to kill the population. They want to take control of the population and kill massive people and bring it down to half a million people. I think 500 million I'm not sure, between 500,000 and 500,000. They want to do this, and they already established these things called Fema camps, and these people are prepared, man. These people are prepared, and they don't want us to know about everything. You know what I'm saying? They want us to be brainwashed by what's going on TV. Who the heck is the next dancer on American Idol? They want to use that stuff to blind stuff. It's all controlled.
And it's a disillusion.
Let me tell you something. Either now, today, tomorrow, or whatever, there's going to be a war in the United States, man. It's going to fail, and they have this plan, and they're using it through artists like Kanye West, Jay-Z. They're doing this. They're getting ready to do this, okay? Yeah. And they got these things called FEMA camps set up, like prisons, to imprison people. Obama already established martial law. All he has to do is activate it. And once it's activated, these people will run the streets, all streets. In order, they know the 99% is powerful. If we all got together, stop going to work and everything all at once, we can overpower this government. And they take people like me as a rebel, and they're against people like me because I want to tell the people the truth, and I want to get people ready for this. But, you know, nobody's really listening because they have so many people brainwashed, and the concerns of the leadership of the Federal Reserve is secretive, man. It's international. Benefactors appear to be well beyond currency interest rates, man. We're talking about the New World Order. Literally, the New World Order. It's real. It's going to happen. The United States military has bought millions of rounds of ammo out of nowhere, and they expect nobody to notice this. Yeah. Only the people like me are going to notice this. I keep tabs on this, and if you watch the news very carefully, you can see what is going on. Yeah. Now listen, the United States government, not the people, the United States government is liars. They don't hold up to their word. They went over there in Russia, and they told the people, they said, listen, disarm your nukes, and we'll protect you. And that's what they did. They handed over the nukes. This is recent information. They handed over the nukes, and Putin came in there and took over. Okay, they lied to them.
This is my dude, Yokas Boslarelli. Yokas the boss, as I call him, man. Hit us up. I'm going to hit you up on the line in a minute, man.
Life can be as difficult as it is now. We're always raised to do the right thing. You be responsible for yourself. Even get health insurance. And I know none of my siblings, all three of them had no health insurance whatsoever. When you're on your own and try to pay for health insurance and you're only making unemployment, it's just almost impossible to pay your bills and have that.
It's about the money, plus the power and the needs. So the politics lead, make your home and family bleed. They see you struggling, but they'd rather be satisfied. How is it justified when their own governments let it slide? Seasonal makes ghettos worse. Lawmakers turn to bless this curse and have the fullness for our families first. There are those who crave for money, those who starve for food. The poor is overviewed, sucking power from our mood. You see, every day we consider this as a gift. We stay strong and not resist, for the power's in our fist. Every Philly for himself, every house.